Hi guys, so today I thought I would try a different kind of video. So I've put lots of new products up on my face. I thought I would talk you through them. So it's a very chatty video. So if you don't like chatty videos, I'm sorry. They'll be more quickly edited. I'm not talking in them. Kind of makeup videos coming soon. So sorry, but I thought I'd try a chatty video talking about my opinions about these products. So I hope you enjoy this. Let me know if you want to see more of them, because I would like to do more of them, but I hope you enjoy. So I have already moisturised, and then the first thing I'm going to use is this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base. So primer. This feels really nice and silky. It feels quite light on the skin. So I apply this all over the face, avoiding the eye area. When I first used primers, I was like, yeah, slap it all over the face. And then it actually dried out my eyes. So that is not good. So primer done. Now I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Foundation. This one is in 11 Vanilla. I do also have some other foundations I want to try. I think I'll use them in upcoming makeup videos. I try and, as I do each makeup video, if I can, try and mix it up with different eyeliners, primers, foundations, so it's not always kind of seeing the same things each time. So yeah, I am trying to switch up my makeup videos a little bit, and also different eyeshadows, using different palettes and stuff. So yeah, I'm just using my fingers to apply this foundation, and I'm really weird. I literally apply my foundation with just one finger, my middle finger. This feels really nice. It feels very silky, very fine on the skin. I think the coverage of this looks really good as well. What do you think to the colouring, guys? Do you think this colour suits me? So I don't really have any active breakouts at the moment. It's just like this area is all flat. I've just got a few marks from previous breakouts. Let me know if you guys have tried this foundation. This is a new one. And I did actually wear this the other day and it did last really well. I tried this foundation with the primer and it did last basically all day. I then did try the primer with my Tarte foundation, and that didn't really make like the Tarte foundation last as well as the Laura Geller primer I used, but maybe that just like primers can work differently with different foundations perhaps. I think if you have dry skin, this might not be right for you. It feels really matte on the skin, but I feel it has slight kind of, is it a demi matte finish? It doesn't look flat, it has some kind of life to it. It looks kind of like a nice healthy glow. Because I usually put like concealer here to help brighten up the face, give more tone to the face. If I wasn't doing that and didn't have to conceal much, I think with this, the primer foundation, you wouldn't need to powder, which is good. It's really easy to blend. It says to work kind of best into your skin in working in little circular motions, which I do anyway with my foundations. Okay, moving on to a concealer. This is the L'Oreal Perfect Match concealer. This is in Vanilla. I have used it previously, but I haven't really spoken about it, and it was really expensive. Like, that's a lot of money for a small product really, but let's go ahead and use it. I really do like the Collection concealer, although I haven't really been using that one lately. Seeing some videos, people talking about it, some people said that it can be quite cakey. Like, the coverage of the Collection one is really, really good. The coverage of this is good as well. I think if you do find the Collection one to be cakey, then this could be a good alternative. So I wouldn't really purchase this again. I wasn't really that sold by it, just because how expensive it is. So I'm going to skip that and I'm going to use my usual one. So this is, I'm just featuring loads of L'Oreal, and that was not intentional. This is the L'Oreal Touch Magique. I don't know if I'm ever saying that right. This is the one I featured loads. I've been using this since I was 14. I use this as a highlighting concealer, so under the eyes, kind of this section as well, to brighten up like the centre of the face. I do also use this as a concealer. So I'm just going to use it as a concealer. And now I'm just going to powder, and I don't have any powder, although I really want to try the Too Faced powder. That's the one Hey Claire uses, and I know that she has also tried this because Essie Button recommended it to everyone, and especially to Claire, and she still prefers the Too Faced one, so I do really want to get that and try it. I'm always using a translucent powder. I don't want, especially when I'm doing like the under eyes, I don't want something that's going to darken it. I just want something that is just translucent. I'm just going to use my usual, the Real Techniques contour brush and this Bdellium bronzer. It just gives more tone to the face and more shape and definition. And then if there's areas I need to conceal a little bit, then I will. So next I'm going to use this. This is the Naked Urban Decay Basics palette. I have this one and the second one, but I do prefer the original one just because the colours are cooler. And also I like the lighter colour, Venus. It makes a really nice highlight colour, so that's what I'm going to do with that. So just using my fingers, I'm going to add it on the cheekbones, under my eyebrow. You can always like add a bit more if you want it to be brighter. I had some outfit photos taken yesterday and I used this as a highlight, and it looked really nice in the pictures, so I really like this. So when I first started highlighting, I used to use a colour from my Naked 2 palette, and that is the colour I've completely touched pan on. Like, I really can't get much colour left out of that. And then I use this in the inside corner of my eyes, because now we're going to do eyeshadow. And again, I'm just going to use this palette as well. I really like this palette. It kind of has all the colours that I need, and it's compact and it's small. Actually, I'm going to do my eyebrows first because it looks weird. First, I'm going to use my usual eyebrow pencil, which is the Rimmel one in 002 Hazel. So if you want to see how I do my eyebrows, then I'll link down. I've done a video on that. I don't know, I do it a little bit different with like the last kind of step. When I then take the brush, I do bring the eyebrow a little bit more in the centre. So I'm going to try this. This is the Primark eyebrow kit, and the colours, I don't know, I think the colours, they're like a purpley, a kind of purpley brown, so I guess it's more of an ashy, as I guess people don't like warm brows. So I'm going to use the middle. The middle and the right one look more like powders. The first one looks almost like a cream. I haven't actually tried that, but with the lighter colour I'm just going to go as I usually do and go over. This is me bringing it in a bit more. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the darker shadow and kind of start correcting areas of my brow. I always prefer my brows in selfies. As I point the camera, I always kind of raise my eyebrow, and I always have much better of an arch than me normally with a raised eyebrow. I don't know, I wish my brows always looked more arched. I think we're there. Now it's eyeshadow time. Whoop. So yes, using this, and I might just go straight into using Faint. So yeah, I've already done Venus in the inside corners. And also a tip, because I obviously use my fingers and people say I blend quite well. I think as long as the eye, like the lid, is powdered, and then it blends really easily. I found before, if I've not powdered my eyelid enough and then I've gone to try and blend shadow, it's just not blended. It just looked patchy. It did not look good. So I'm just going on the outside corner and then following in the crease with my little finger really lightly, and then just bringing that out and then going underneath. Then if you want to make that more intense, then go in and put more. But literally so quick to do my eyeshadow because I do such a simple kind of look. Maybe I'll watch some videos of people using brushes and doing like fancier things with their eyeshadow, because whenever I use colours I basically go light in the corner, darker in the outside, and then just blending it out. That's all I do. and this is the Naked Basics, the Glide On 24-hour eye pencil, and this is more of a nude colour. Sometimes I use more of a white, but if you want a more subtle kind of look, then this works really, really nicely. So I'm just going to put that under my eyes. Usually I'd hold down, but as I'm holding the mirror, this is a little bit more awkward. I'm actually like touching my eyeball. That felt weird. That is done. Okay, a different eyeliner is this Primark one. I noticed with some of the other felt liners I have by other brands, more kind of high-end, usually when you shake it there's like a thing which shakes the product out. This doesn't have it. Also with the Topshop one I used, that didn't have it, so I usually store them down like this, so when you go to use it the product is like in the felt. I noticed with the Topshop one, which I like because it's really, really thin nib, like felt point, but that dried out so quickly, so I'm assuming this will probably dry out really, really quickly. But I have used this a few times and I do actually like it. I just don't see it lasting that long. I go along at the top first and then I go to do the flick. With the flick I kind of try and follow where the shadow goes, and usually it makes it quite even. Okay, next I'm going to use this mascara. I've used this in a few videos, never really spoken about it. I really like this. This is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I tried the Benefit They're Real. I didn't like that mascara. I know so many people like it, but for my lashes I need the volume and the length. Some people, if you just want the length, and the They're Real was great. It was just hard to get off. This is really easy to get off. I really like it. So first I use the inside curve to really get in there with the lashes. We're going to do the little wiggle thing, and then I sometimes turn it round to the outside and brush through. The outside one's really good for the lower lashes. Oh, one eye done! I like this because you can build it up and it builds up really, really nicely, and it doesn't really go clumpy either. Okay, so last item, I'm going to try this. This is one of the new collection lipsticks. I think it's limited edition, and this is in Fuchsia. Oh, that smells really nice. It smells like candy. That feels really nice and creamy. It feels good. So this is not a matte lipstick. Let me know what you guys think of this colour. So that was just a really super simple look, just kind of talking through some new products that I've got recently and letting you know my thoughts. Let me know if you like this kind of video, because I would like to do more. If you don't like it, then I won't. I want to know your feedback, guys, and let me know what kind of products that you like from this, that you want to try, that you have tried. I bought some more things from Sephora recently, so maybe I can try those out and do a complete first impressions, because I had tried these things before. So I've got the Kat Von D foundation coming and the Tarte primer with some other things I've repurchased. But yeah, let me know if you want to see more of these things, and maybe completely like first impressions. Never used these things before, they could go wrong on my face, we just don't know. Please comment, like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.